Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, here with my first NBA 2K26 My Team video. Yes, I know I'm one day late and I do apologize for that. I might have mentioned it earlier in August when I was uploading NBA 2K25 My Team videos that I was going to be a day late with my Team content on the Brock Cindy channel because I was going to be traveling for work this week, the week leading into Labor Day weekend, when if you pre-ordered the game like I did, you'd be able to play starting on Friday, August 29th. I just landed in the airport not even 2 hours ago, and right when I got home, I figured, why not record a YouTube video for you guys, because I am ready for a nap and I don't really have that much time left that I want to spend awake before I go and take that nap, because I am excited to dive into my team today and try and figure out what ways are the best ways to make MT, grind rep, add players, especially because, you know, I know a lot of you guys play this game, no money spent, and yes, technically we are all money spenders for being able to play 2K26 this early, because I think you had to buy either the $100 or $150 version of NBA 2K26 to play the game a week early. I got the Leave No Doubt edition for $150, but I don't plan on spending my 145,000 VC that came with the pre-order on packs. And so I'm still going to treat my team the same way that I do every year, which is as someone who's usually a low money spent player. I don't really spend all that much money really like on VC to buy packs, as you guys know, outside of I guess last year where I spent like 200 or 300 bucks, which is the most that I've ever spent. But anyways, let's get on with this video because I need this nap. I can feel like I am struggling a little bit. I'm curious to know who you guys picked, or which team you guys picked rather, from these 2026 Series 1 collections. Naturally, before I found out who the lock-ins were for each team, I was leaning towards picking my New York Knicks because I wanted to use the players on my favorite team in game modes like Domination and Salary Cap Offline and Breakout. But when I saw that the reward was Amethyst Nate Robinson, it kind of spurned me away from wanting to pick the Knicks. And we're not going to make our selection right now in this video because, I mean, look, you guys are going to know whoever I end up picking. Like, if I end up picking the Knicks, you know I'm going to get Nate Robinson. There's no, like, excitement in that. But what I will tell you guys is the team that I'm leaning towards picking is the Dallas Mavericks, because A, Jamal Mashburn is a really dope card, and yes, because I have the $150 edition, I got the Season 1 Pro Pass, which means I will be getting Amethyst Kevin Durant. But at the same time, I feel like if I play a game mode like Breakout Gauntlet, I'm going to need a number of players who I trust. And if I end up going into a breakout game and I bring Kevin Durant instead of Jamal Mashburn, and then I lose Kevin Durant, well, I still have another Amethyst small forward that I can trust to, you know, help me progress through the Breakout Gauntlet. And then on top of that, you still get 2 rubies by picking the Mavericks, and those 2 rubies are Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, I believe. And my boy Harry, my podcast partner in crime for all things My Team related, told me that, and he did get the game, by the way, and he is playing My Team, which I'm very happy about. He loves running with that Ruby Kyrie Irving card, and Kyrie is always a fun card to run with early in the year. So I am leaning towards taking the Dallas Mavericks, but I will make that decision once I take a nap and I'm back on the game. Now, moving on, I want to show you guys, in case you're like me and you're getting on the game today, you don't have to make that decision right now. You guys might have just seen I pressed B on Xbox or circle on PlayStation to back out of that Series 1 option pack window, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. If you want to get back to it, there's a really easy way to do it, I think. At least this is what worked for me earlier. You go to Training Hub under the Home menu, and then you go to My Team Tutorial. And I wanted to show this to you guys because, I mean, look, this wouldn't be a Brock Cindy My Team video early on in a given My Team year if I didn't at least show you guys one tip, one piece of advice that I think will help you grow your team or help you make MT. And this tip is going to help you add players to your team. You guys may not know this, but if you go to this tutorial section, there are a number of challenges. Here they're called chapters, and you can see getting the first one done will get you this free agent Kyrie Irving. for 5 games. You'll then get a Welcome to My Team Emerald Sabrina Ionescu, which as a bandwagon New York Liberty fan is a massive W for me. I'm very excited to get her. Then we get Brianna Stewart. I just now realized we get Sabrina and Stewie, which is very exciting for me. Again, biased, but still, you get to add these 2 players to your team. It does get better, trust me. You know, don't give up on it just yet because we're getting 2 WNBA players early on. You get JJ Redick. You then get this basketball. Then you get a Sapphire Josh Smith. And I think this card could be a lot of fun to run with. Especially because I think one of the game on challenges, which I did peek at the challenges earlier very briefly, requires you to get dunks. I think Josh Smith is going to be a great card to help you get dunks. Then you get Kayla McBride for the next one. I'm assuming she's going to be a good 3-point shooter because the challenge says McBride from deep. So I'm assuming she's going to be shooting threes for you in this challenge, or at least you have to shoot threes in this challenge, and then you'll get her. Then you get my uncle, because I am Jan Moses and my uncle is Moses Malone. We will be getting him as a Sapphire card in Chapter 8. And then in Chapter 9, you're going to be able to pick from 5 different starter players. And I know one of them is one that a lot of you guys are going to probably want to take if you haven't already gotten this done. And that is Pau Gasol, who I believe starts as I think they either start as like an emerald and you can work them up to a ruby, or you can work them up to an amethyst. I'm pretty sure you can work them up to a ruby only. I don't think you get to turn them into amies, but a ruby 7-footer in Pau Gasol is going to be really helpful for you guys and for me, for my lineup, if I'm running any of those offline game modes that I mentioned earlier. And then you get a uniform award pack at the end of it. I would strongly advise that you guys grind this out this weekend. It shouldn't take all that long. You're going to be able to add a number of dope cards. Even if you don't care about any of the WNBA players that I mentioned, you're going to be able to walk away with Josh Smith, Moses Malone, and then maybe Pau Gasol. You're going to walk away with, I think, 3 pretty useful players for you in your early Season 1 My Team grind. So backing out of this, just to show you guys, you get this confirmation prompt. If you click quit the tutorial like I did earlier, it forced me back onto that menu. Yes, this one right here, where you can pick from your pack. So that's pretty dope. I'm not going to rush to make my selection. Like I said, I want to take a nap because I'm exhausted, and then come back and then reassess. Now let's go to the pack market. I'm not going to be opening up any packs in the pack market, but I will be going through my unopened packs. And actually, I just lied to you guys. I forgot, if you go to the 2026 Series 1 section, there is an option to get a WNBA 10 box, which I think is pretty dope. I don't know if you're guaranteed to get WNBA players in every single pack or if it's just like random. I'm assuming you're going to get one in every single pack, right? Because if you're not getting a WNBA player, then you'd have to be getting an NBA player, and I don't think you're going to get that in these packs. So let's go ahead and open it up, and let's see what we end up getting out of our first 10-pack box of NBA 2K26 My Team. Our first pack opening. I'm curious to know what you guys think of the pack design and the card art. We get a gold player. We get 5 gold players to start. All right, that's cool. All right. Is it just 10 players? We're not getting any packs out of this? Okay, so they're all golds. All right. Oh, we get a holo. We get Lucy Olsen as a holo. Cool. All right. Well, that wasn't as exciting. I thought it was going to be an actual 10-pack box with like badges and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we did not get that, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Okay, we have a number of packs to go through here, including we have an Amethyst Kevin Durant, which I guess we can do the walkout. I've yet to see a walkout on this account, obviously. Let's go ahead and open up Kevin Durant, who is going to almost certainly be the best card we see in our pack opening video today, which, you know what, I don't even want to call it a pack opening video. We'll just say in our first video, because these packs are all pre-order packs. They don't really count, I guess. But Kevin Durant, welcome to the team, wearing his Golden State Warriors uni. It's nice to have an actual walkout. It does feel slightly on the longer side, this walkout, but I'd much rather have this than the JPEG image that we were getting for players last year that were static images. I hated that. I mean, it didn't affect me too much because I wasn't really opening packs, but You know, for those of you guys that open packs, I felt bad for everyone having to deal with what we got last year in terms of pack opening animations. All right, Amethyst, Hall of Fame Shifty Shooter. Can you guys tell I'm tired? All right, we get 5 Series 1 Deluxe packs. I'll tell you guys right now, the thing I actually want the most out of this, besides maybe 1 or 2 of the Ruby players from the Series 1 set, I would love to get a couple of badges that I could throw onto a player, because one of the daily agendas for me is to put a badge on a player, and I would like to get that agenda done potentially. So here we go. 5 Series 1 Deluxe packs. Let's bang these out really, really quickly. We get a Ruby right off the bat. That is a W. There are a number of Ruby cards that I would love to see, and I'm not sure if this includes WNBA players, but obviously cards like Giannis, LeBron James, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, you know, my New York Knicks guys. We'd love to get any of those guys. A Wemby would be great. We get Angel Reese, our first Ruby pull of 2K26 is Angel Reese. That is actually hilarious. That's really, really funny. Oh, this is really cool. Okay. Can I pick which one I want to get rid of? No? Oh, I heard about this, right? Like, you can't swap a duplicate? Oh, no, you can. We'll discard this one. Never mind. My reading comprehension is not at the at its peak performance right now. We're up to 425 MT now. That's a W. All right, here we go. I didn't even see if we had any badges in that previous pack. We get an Emerald right here. Can this be an NBA player? No, it's Natasha Cloud from the New York Liberty. Once we're done with those tutorials, we're going to be able to have a New York Liberty triple threat team, which is pretty dope. All right, moving on. I have heard that the pack odds are pretty terrible for these Series 1 packs, as we get Naquan Tomlin. Don't know who that is, but sure, welcome to the team. 2 more Series 1 Deluxe packs. Can we see an Emerald or higher? Nope, this is going to be a gold again. Quincy Lewis, Gems of the Game, and then Julian Strother. All right, final Series 1 Deluxe pack, and then we're going to open up our All-Star pack, and that is going to be how we're going to end the video. We get Jordan Walsh, so we get 1 Ruby, which was Angel Reese. Compete in triple threat with free agent cards? What is this? I have no idea what this is. Let's see. They're all just free agents. Angel Reese, Shea, and Mello. Okay, that's pretty dope. I'll take that. All right, here we go. NBA. What is that noise? That was weird. Okay. NBA 2K26. Sorry, Series 1 26 All-Star Player Option Pack. Would love to see Wemby. Would love to see Giannis. Would love to see, I guess LeBron, Karl Anthony Towns. We'll see. It's 15 players, but it's going to be a mixture of WNBA and NBA players. So no guarantee that you get the NBA player that you want out of this. We're going to end up opening this up, and let's see who we get. Come on, baby. Be kind to me, 2K. Let's see who we get. We see LeBron, which is pretty dope. We see Caitlin Clark, which is also kind of dope. We're not going to take KD, obviously, because we have the Amethyst Kevin Durant. Steph Curry, not a bad option. Nafisa Collier being an 89 is really interesting. Angel Reese, we already have. SGA, not bad. Aja Wilson. Jokic. Breanna Stewart. We do get Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we get my guy. We get my captain, Jalen Brunson, which is a massive W. I'm going to take Giannis. I think Giannis early on in my team, his Series 1 cards are usually like one of the better cards for you to run. I think it was 2 years ago. Ruby Giannis Antetokounmpo was the Pro Pass reward maybe for Season 1, or he was like an early in the season reward card, and Giannis was an absolute monster. I'm very happy with Giannis Antetokounmpo. I will take Giannis. It does kind of suck because like I would have loved to have taken Breanna Stewart possibly, but because that's all she's 6'4" power forward. I don't know if I really want to run Breanna Stewart. Oh, you know, she could play small forward, which is not bad. But we're gonna take Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we are going to how do I move on? There we go. And I'm gonna take take him gladly onto my team. We have Paige Buchers here too, which is pretty cool. Very nice. All right, cool. We'll take Giannis. Giannis, welcome to the team. We still have to build a lineup too, which is hilarious. We'll do that later. I don't think I have many players in my collection right now. I think I literally just have, yeah, I have like 5 players or 6 players, which is kind of poverty. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Just wanted to quickly show you guys my pre-order packs and then that tutorial. Again, get that tutorial done. It's going to help round out your team as you start to dive into these offline game modes before you get ready to play online. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Really hope you're enjoying playing NBA 2K26 My Team. I'll hopefully get more videos out for you guys later on today or later on this weekend. But until then, good luck on your grind, and I'll see you later.